Hey, gang. Bill Sheridan with the Maryland Association of CPAs here once again to start your week with another great CPA story. If you're new to this whole journey, we've been interviewing members everywhere, near, far, all over the place, in search of the purpose behind the profession, right? The why behind what CPAs do. And this week, my guest is Matthew Keadle. He is an audit manager with Witham's Baltimore office. He's also, you may know him better as the Downtown CPA. Great stuff, great insights about the profession on all of his social channels. Make sure you follow him, especially on LinkedIn. There's great stuff there from Matthew. But yeah, like so many people I've been talking with recently, Matthew's got some terrific perspective about the profession. He works with a lot of nonprofits, for example, and he says his purpose really is helping his clients achieve their mission, right? Their purpose. So when he succeeds, he says they succeed, that kind of thing. And the profession itself, he says, it is still the best way, hands down, to start a career and to build a career. There are just so many doors that are open to you when you start things off in accounting. So I'm going to let him take it from here. Really great stuff this week from Matthew Keadle. Here he is with his CPA story.
Back in high school, I knew some of my parents' friends. They had really successful careers at CPA firms, and they always taught me that accounting was a great career path, had a lot of solid options. The CPA certificate and the CPA license was a great foundation for a career, for starting out as a young person, and opens a lot of doors later on. And my dad also really taught me that accounting was the language of business, and just having a grasp over the basic financial statements and key metrics of a company can really help you understand how they're doing, their performance, if things are looking up, or if things are not looking so good. And he really taught me a lot about the major downfalls of the accounting industry. 15, 20 years ago, Arthur Andersen, the 2009 financial collapse. We really just dove into those situations and really really had some great discussions on the ethics of accounting, and the importance of ethics, and just the importance of strong, the importance of accurate financial statements to readers, investors, the general public. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the more people I talk to, the more clear it becomes that kind of foundational knowledge that accounting and finance offers it can lead to almost any in almost any direction, really, when it comes to a career. I mean, knowing, just having that kind of foundational knowledge is a building block, really, to almost anything you want to do.
Yeah, definitely. Because just to jump on that real quick, no matter what, C-suite title you are, if you move up in an organization, no matter what, you're going to be required to, at the very least, listen and observe, and kind of have a basic understanding of your organization's financial statements, key financial metrics, things like that, how relative, financial numbers relative to other organizations as well. So, whether you're CEO, COO, CMO, CIO, you're going to need a basic understanding of those numbers. So the better understanding you have, the better off you're going to be.
Yeah, no doubt. Um, so how would you define the purpose behind your work, Matthew? What do you accomplish by doing what you do?
Yeah. Well, the reason by the book, if you will, of an audit is to kind of identify any material misstatements and present, the financial statements, that to the general public, to the readers, to the board, to management, and test for any material misstatements or misstatements that matter to the readers. Major, serious issues. We're not looking for every single penny. We're dialing in on key issues, key mistakes, key opportunities of fraud, and assessing if there's any issues with those financial statements and, giving a opinion on those. But let's throw that to the side right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about what type of clients you serve. I perform two key types of audits. One, the basic financial statement audit over not-for-profit entities. So I'll get into that for a few minutes. And then second, I perform audits over benefit plans, mainly 401k retirement plans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go back to the not-for-profit industry. What's the goal? Really, as an auditor, tax preparer, advisor of any type of client, you're in the mission of helping that client succeed with what they're trying to do. So the key is with not-for-profits, I'm trying to help them achieve their mission by providing, complete and accurate financial statements that help them achieve what they want to do, that help them present solid financial numbers, accurate, free of material misstatement financial statements to lenders, readers of the financial statements, board, governance, things like that. But at the end of the day, we as advisors, as trusted advisors, we are in the business of helping them succeed in their mission. If there's advice we can give that helps them achieve their mission, whether that be a charitable organization, whether that be a membership organization, if there's help that we can do to provide them, then, we want to offer that, and we want to think of them and, think in terms of that fiduciary mindset to that organization and kind of share that knowledge, with other types of similar clients that we may have, because at the end of the day, when they succeed, we succeed. So
yeah,
at the end of the day,
almost like you guys are part of the nonprofits team that's helping them do good work that's out there helping the community and changing the world, Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. By all means, we are independent, certified independent auditors. That's, not arguing with that. But at the end of the day, yeah, we want to help them achieve their mission. And, with nonprofits, it's all about making the community, whatever their mission is, a better place, the community, the state, the country, the world, a better place. So definitely that's my mission with the not-for-profit side. With the 401k side, it's a little different, but a little similar. It's all about helping the organization run a compliant and successful benefit plan arrangement for their employees. And the bottom line is, I want to help those employees participate in that retirement plan and increase their contributions and set themselves up for success in their later years in life and have an excellent retirement. So it's all about, yes, there's a set of ethical standards. We do our basic test work for 401k plans. But at the end of the day, I want to share my knowledge with employers and record keepers and third-party administrators. I want to share that knowledge with everyone that has a vested interest in the 401k plan and help their participants succeed and contribute more and use the retirement vehicle as a mode of success to set themselves up for financial success later on in their life.
Yeah, that's great. Some things that you typically don't think of when you think of accounting and finance. What's most gratifying to you? What inspires you about the work that you do?
I just love helping our next generation move up and succeed and learn new skills and, get outside the numbers a little bit, to learn to build relationships with clients, learn to help, give clients solid advice and, just really to get out of their comfort zone and grow into a better professional. That's really the great thing about audit, where you're always working with that team of 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And it's really gratifying to see people grow and build skills and learn to effectively communicate with clients and to just get out of their comfort zone and succeed. So it's just that team-based environment. I just love, seeing our team members succeed and helping them grow and advance their career.
That's great. It's I forget who said it, but the whole notion of the key role that a leader plays is building new leaders. Right.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm hearing when you speak. It's all about professional development and growth, and helping these people take the next step on their career paths.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So let's say you're faced with a young person, a high school student or a college student, kind of struggling to figure out where they fit in or what they want to do, where they might go. What would you tell them about accounting?
Yeah. Um, that's how I was. I wasn't really totally sure that accounting was right for me, but at the end of the day, it's just a really solid career path to launch yourself. It opens a lot of doors. And, I think there's a lot of criticism out there about the public accounting industry with regard to busy season hours and offshoring and private equity and things like that. And yes, there are a lot of key issues facing public accounting, but at the end of the day, there is still a ton of great opportunity. It's still the best way for a young person to start their career, I believe. Starting out your career with a small, it doesn't matter what kind of firm, small, mid-sized, large firm, no matter what, there's always a lot of opportunities to succeed. And starting out your career working towards a license like the CPA or a similar accounting credential is a great way to just start building that resume. And, no one really knows exactly what they want to do. In high school and college, you can think you want to do audit or tax or advisory or this or that, but you don't really know. So just the point is, it doesn't really matter where you start. Just get out there and start in one of the fields, and you'll quickly learn if you like it or if you don't like it. And the bigger firm that you are at, the more opportunity you have for bouncing around and trying something new. And the larger firms in general are going to, expose you to a lot of different opportunities. And if you're a hard worker and if you possess good communication skills and are polite and, do the right, come into the office if necessary, they're going to listen to you if you do want to move around in your career path. So the key is just get out there, get the CPA, get some credentials, just show up, start working, and have a great attitude. Show up early, stay a little late. You don't have to get too crazy, but just show up day in, day out. And I guarantee you're going to find a groove that you enjoy. But the key is you got to just get out there and try it.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. That's great. And that's it's a really cool thing about this profession is that it doesn't pigeonhole you off the bat. There's a million different ways you can go once you've got that initial degree and certification.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
I mentor a few different people, around our firm, and I kind of help them with the CPA exam and scheduling time for that, and really just help mentor them as they kind of move their first part of the career. And one of the little bits of feedback I always get is like, oh, like if I get the CPA, if I get the CPA, then that kind of means I'm like stuck at my company, right? Because like, I'm just going to move up and they're going to keep wanting me there. And I don't want to be like pigeonholed into a company. I tell them, no, it's actually the opposite. As soon as you get the CPA, yes, you're going to be more valued by your own company because your resume is going to look better and you're going to, be at the top license of accounting. But there's so many more opportunities, so many more. There's going to be a ton of a lot of private industry accounting jobs. At the top of the job listing, they say CPA preferred or CPA required or, CPA or, in the process of CPA highly desired. So the CPA, it doesn't lock yourself into public accounting. It actually opens the door to the entire rest of the field. And, like I said before, there's a lot of opportunities for, jobs outside of accounting in general. There's managers with accounting experience are a great balance too. Managing people with a command of the numbers of a company, that can be really sought after too. So there's a ton of opportunities, but you just got to get started. Yeah, that's the key.
Great stuff there from Matthew Keadle. So glad he could take time out of his busy schedule to be here with us today. We want to hear from you too. So head on over to macpa.org/y and share your story with us as we try to offer a little bit of inspiration to the next generation of accounting and finance professionals. We want to hear what your CPA purpose is too. So help us out there. And just as usual, thanks for being here. Great to have you here. We'll be back next week. More stories to share then. Until then, have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.